Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sin.
F15 PCA.
HTIP454.
Be sure to check us out over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord, link in the description below. And if you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. So, who likes puppetry? I've always had a soft spot for puppetry. It's just another form of the way to tell a story.
I love art form in any way. If he tells a good story, I don't care what it is.
It could be shadow puppets, it could be interpretive dance, it could be music, and puppets is no less of a way to tell a story than any other way.
Than the live action or animation.
And it lends itself to a family-friendly environment with puppets. I feel like, I guess you could go, Team America...
Would to make it super rated R.
Make it super rated R, but it kind of lends itself to be a family-friendly thing.
But this was shared with me over on our... Twitter, at C15 Podcast. You can send us story ideas. But this came from Anime Hunter over there, and he gave me a link to Gerry Anderson's Firestorm. And it came out a little while ago. I didn't know about it, but I guess you did.
I did. I saw an episode, and I showed it to, oddly enough, I wish we had one of our other brothers here, because he's a diehard into Thunderbirds and all that. He would have loved this to talk about it.
I saw this the other day, and then we watched it again together. And I love this kind of stuff. Yeah. It's just a lost art form that literally nobody's doing.
Yeah, and also I felt like they took this really, really serious and made a real good action show.
That's what really separates something. This is, again, think about it. It's puppets basically being like, they're like a super team that goes in and like rescues people. Yeah. Very, very Thunderbirds-ish, but with a super high budget. They could have went really silly with it. They could have been cracking jokes and being dumb and making puns. Kind of like how other shows like She-Ra, where they don't take anything seriously. Yeah. Here, when something bad happens, I guess like the head director guy is worried about his teammates. For reals.
Because the base blows up and like, did they make it out?
He doesn't know. So he's like waiting for the signal to come in. The people within the show take it seriously. Yeah. And it lets us as the audience be invested.
Yep. Exactly. And this is a British production. The same as the Thunderbirds, which is British too.
Gerry Anderson. And some people might look, and just get scoff at it. This is cool. This is not something easy. This could have been.
I admire how hard it is.
They could have done this in flash animation and done it for a 10th of the budget at the 10th of the time with 10th of the talent.
And the special effects are incredible.
Cool. I think they use puppets and they use CGI where puppets wouldn't make sense, like with the fire explosions and stuff. But you could see that the island was like a real model. Yeah. And I just love that stuff.
And they actually kind of looked like they lit it on fire.
Yeah, like it really blew up. Like they blew it up with like M80s or something.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's what makes it cool, though.
But basically, this Team Firestorm, this episode opens up with, I guess there's like a space station
over
that's
Mars?
being, it's like doing a mission, and it's starting to get pulled down towards Earth because some type of rogue signal. Yeah. Then Team Firestorm goes in there to save the day. They track the signal to some middle of this island out of nowhere. Guess the base has gone haywire, so they have to break in, shut off the machine, save the people on the space station. Classic stuff.
I like how she goes in there. She's like, I don't know how to do. I don't want to shut it off. So I'm just gonna go to Planet C. I'm blowing it up. That's what we're doing.
And you know what I love about that? It's a classic way of like doing things, and also didn't show that because of most kind of media now. They have to be very superior and they want to act.
Yeah, this Nagase?
Nagisa.
Yeah, she was really cool because I love the fact that she was confident. But he's like, how much time do I have? She has 30 seconds. I know what to do. I'll blow it up.
Yeah, Plan C. Yeah, that's
she didn't like, it was C for C4. But they didn't make a big joke about it. You had to think about, why Plan C and not Plan B? Because C4, the explosive. That's funny. I loved it because she didn't go in there and just figure it out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm super smart techie girl and I can figure everything out.
Because these people love the original Thunderbirds and they weren't like that.
And also, Sam was an important part because he was keeping all the bad guys away.
Yeah, he was like, she's like, cover me while I go do this.
They had like these like drone things that were shooting.
They look cool.
They look very cool. And everyone had a team. I felt like everyone was a team player in this little clip that we saw.
And I like the fact that in the opener, they're like, by land, by sea, by air, so they have like a rescue vehicle for everything. Very
that definitely looked awesome.
I love it.
Yeah, it looked really
Another thing too, this guy also did like the year 1999. It's an old sci-fi from the 70s. It is so boring. I'm sorry. It's very slow.
I love Thunderbirds.
Yeah, I love Thunderbirds. It's weird because what happens, the moon gets shot from Earth, which is insane, and it goes into outer space, and they're flying around on the moon, and they're trying to find their way back to Earth. It's crazy. It's a crazy concept. But Thunderbirds was good, and this is amazing too. And like we said, just because it's another art form, please give it a chance. If you like this kind of action sci-fi show, please give it a chance. Don't say because it's puppet stupid.
I just love the art of telling the story. It can just be verbally, and that's an art form on itself. And if
all those old radio shows are fun.
If you have any way to tell your story, tell it. If you want to tell it with puppets, do it with puppets. You want to do it with shadow puppets on the wall, paper cutouts, anything from South Park all the way up to the highest end Disney CGI.
If you have a good story to tell it.
And if you care about the story,
it will come through.
It'll come through, even no matter what media you use. You could had Avatar: Last Airbender and use puppets, and it would have worked.
I thought the little puppet bender that they did. Remember the
yes, they did. Yeah, we laughed.
And it was played for a parody. And so the fact like, oh, it's a Fire Nation dodgeball. I mean, air balloon because it's totally dodgeball that they've just repainted.
Yeah, and they carried it in. Yeah, they were goofing, but if they really wanted,
but you could tell they had heart and they cared and they gave a crap. And you could tell this whole Gary Anderson production.
Yes,
everyone working on this gives a crap. Yeah. I can't say that for some other shows.
And I'll tell you, my goodness. I watch behind the scenes. It takes a lot of work to do what they do with
like
puppets.
I said, you could do this when crappy flash animation and do it at a tenth of everything.
You have to move each arm, each leg. They have to make it move normally. It takes a lot.
And their eyes blink and they look around and they have like facial features. I love it. I think it looks cool.
This is the spiritual successor to Thunderbirds.
Yeah,
it is
without a doubt.
And I love
truly
that.
Is. It's like the sons of Thunderbirds, you know, like they're
exactly.
And also very fun family show. Like if this was on and my kids were around, I could put this on thinking.
Almost sometimes you want to say Thunderbirds go. I mean, it just had that feel to when you saw
Thunderbirds. I'll go.
3.
Oh, that scene took too long when they got going. My goodness, it took like 10 minutes. Like, come on, get on already.
There's a for a little side note. There's a restaurant that's near us that for some reason. The owner must love Thunderbirds because the bathroom's all done in Thunderbirds.
Oh, yeah, he even has, like, the puppets looking. He has, like, the TV screen there. And he even has the TV screen showing the episodes on there. Like, wow, this bathroom's amazing.
It's a burger joint. I mean, it has really excellent food. It's like an outdoor sitting place.
Yeah, it's really good.
But for some reason, nothing else about the restaurant's Thunderbirds except for the bathroom. I guess he must have had a collection and he wants to, like, display it. Yeah. It's really nice.
That's cool. Like... Yeah, I don't want to take a picture of the bathroom, but this is cool.
Next time we're out there, we'll post pictures of it if we ever get out there because it's kind of a little bit of a drive. Yeah. But it's just an odd thing, and it's always like Thunderbirds keeps coming back into my life somehow.
Yeah. Just we used to live only a mile away from that place. So a mile away from the place, we have one of the biggest Thunderbird collections we know. It's so weird.
But it's cool. You can tell people care.
Yeah.
And if you're at least willing to give it a chance, I know there's people going to see it and they're going to look at it. Oh, that's so stupid. Oh, their faces look weird. Come on. Don't be that guy.
Well, it's the same people they said about Alita in the eyes. It's the same thing.
Yeah, if they're going to focus in on that one thing, then I guess it just isn't for you.
Yeah.
But if you like, just kind of basic, I want to say it's almost spy thriller, little sci-fi bend.
Because you feel like they're saving people, but there's got to be this overarching arc of who's doing all this, who's making.
Yeah, who's the evil bad guys causing all these accidents?
Yeah, and why do they want the accidents to happen?
I'm glad in the first episode we didn't even see that. It wasn't important.
It just gave us the fact that they go, they save, they rescue people. I also liked when the space shuttle or the station got his power back. Oh, fire aft thrusters, they raise himself. It looked cool.
And the thing is, I think it's gonna be on BBC, but I'm not sure about that. But I think it's gonna be on British television. I hope they make it where I can see it here. I really
if I have to, like whatever I get to BBC as a website, if they have like a streaming service.
There's a BBC America. Hopefully, it's on there.
But yeah, definitely check it out if you like animation and willing to give another form of storytelling a chance. I think puppets still have a place, just like I think physical puppets like the Jim Henson Company, those things still mean something.
I'm excited for Dark Crystal, the new Dark Crystal.
Yeah, stuff like that. I want these things to be successful, and I want people to enjoy them and look beyond. Not everything has to be super dark and gritty Game of Thrones. No. It doesn't have to have that. You can have entertainment and enjoyment with something that doesn't have to stoop to the level of super violence and super sex.
The thing is, and we're very versatile too. We'll watch the most G-rated stuff to the most horror.
I'll watch everything.
Yeah. As long as it's a good story.
I'll give anything a damn chance.
Yeah, exactly.
But definitely go check it out. I'll leave links for everything in the description. And just like Anime Hunter shared this with us on Twitter, you can share it in our Discord. You can share it in our the link in the description for Discord is in the description. Our C15 podcast over on Twitter. There's an email on the About page. Yeah, you guys share stuff with us and we'll talk about it. We'll at least give it a shot. Yep. And I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm glad I saw this because I like this kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's cool.
Crimson Saint here. Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single upload. If you have any tips or story ideas, hit us up on Twitter at C15 Podcast, or better yet, join our Discord server, link in the description below.